Greetings and welcome to my video about my 4-day, 3-night trek to Machu Picchu. We are at the beginning of the Inca Trail, mile or kilometer post 82 is what they call it. Let me show you around. First of all, beautiful river. This is the Sacred Valley, which we've been in for a while. We've been driving in for a couple hours now. See train tracks down there. Looks like a train station down there. So this is where everybody gears up. You know, put your sunblock on, put your bug spray on. Gorgeous. Your last chance to go to the bathroom for 3 days. At least a normal bathroom. This is Matthew and Adrian from Kylene, Texas. This is all our porters, everything here. It's quite the process, getting all our stuff ready to go. And we're off. Avocado tree.
Okay. Tambo in Inca's time, it was more like a hotel, no? For these people that they were trying to do a trade, no? They were traveling, following this trail. For that reason, in front of you, we're going to find like a tambo, no?
This is the passenger train. The last one obviously was a freight train. Shit's about to get real. Oh yeah, switchback I guess. I think I see switchbacks on there. Oh, straight up? Straight up to there, okay. Made it. Survived from down there.
Okay, my friends, now we are in Yachta Pata.
Looking the other way now. There's still an active farming community going on here. You can see there's houses over there. Well, we've made it to lunch on the first day. Quite the setup they've got here. Beautiful spot, green grass, luscious accommodations here. What is it? Oh, grab top. Gracias. We are now crossing the stream that we have been walking alongside and above the whole time. Beautiful. Made it to the campground for day one here. Here's our actual campsite for day one. Much nicer than I was expecting. We have a baño there. I believe the rain is coming in. In fact, it is raining right now, but Hopefully it's not too bad. This is Patawasi. This is another Inca site. This is right near our campground. In fact, I just wandered here by myself. Look at the village that we're staying in here. As I understand it, at least, this is the last village we're going to see. This is luxurious, though. I mean, we got running water in our bathroom and everything, so I wouldn't expect this the rest of the way. That's Patawasi, where I was just standing. Hey, Burro. How you doing? Excuse me, Burro. Do you mind if I pass? Here's an overhead view of our campsite. That's my tent right there. We've got our own camp doggy. Beginning of day 2 on the Inca Trail. Spent the night in Huayabamba. Today's gonna be our hardest day. I have about 8 miles and 4,000 foot vertical to go today. Starting at 7:14 a.m. I'm already dying. We've come up probably 1,500 feet so far. We're in the rainforest jungle thing. Well, I'm sorry there's not much of a view here, but this is Dead Woman's Pass. The highest point I will hit, 4,215 meters, which is just under 14,000 feet. The highest I've ever been in my life, and this is absolutely the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Oh my God, I am literally dying. I take 5 steps and stop and rest. I had 5 more and stop and rest, but hey, at least it's downhill from here. I think I'll be fine downhill. Okay, good morning on day 3. Let me show you the scenery here. Yesterday we hiked from Huayabamba to where we are now, Pacamayo, I think it is actually. Here's the scenery. As you can see, it's cloudy. We're at 12,000 feet right now. We are going to hike up to 13,000 feet and then back down to about 9,000 feet for tonight's campsite. It's like 6 a.m. And we're off on day 3. There's Jose, our guide. Adrian and Matthew. Not much of a view here today. Yeah. But this is what the Inca Trail looks like, at least this section of it. Can you imagine these porters carrying whatever that is, 100 pounds in their back, having to climb up these stairs? Well, the sun is trying to burn off some of this fog. Been climbing basically since we left our campsite. I'm a lot better today than I was yesterday, I can tell you that much. Made it to our first Inca site today, and it's clearing up a little bit. That's Dead Woman's Pass right up there. So we came down all the way down there and camped right around there and came up all the way here today so far. Let me show you around. And yeah, it's clear one second and cloudy the next. So this is as clear as I can get it right now. Maybe 5 minutes from now it'll be clear again. Can you see down there? That's our campsite. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Can you see a building down there? I can't tell if I'm taping this or not, but down there was our campsite, and you can see some porters coming up this trail here. Right there in the center of the frame. That's the trail. Let's look again. Dead Woman's Pass is covered by clouds right now. Here we go. I've taped this like 3 different times now, but it's finally getting clearer so you can actually see a little bit here.
That's awesome. I just take yours out no one.
Looking down on where we just were. Made it to this little lake here. You can can see the trail, see the porters on the trail, the guy in blue there. There's a guy in red up there, a guy in green up there. That's where we're going. Another lagoon right there. As usual, it's foggy all the way around. I guess that's technically the highest point around. I suppose I'll get there. There we go, it's cleared up a little bit now. Here's the next Inca site we are going to. We're blessed that we can see it from here with the fog being lifted. We'll be there in a minute.
It's actually not that steep on the way down.
Okay, so these are the stairs up to the Inca site. We're going to leave our backpacks down here because no need to carry that weight. This is where we came from, the Inca Trail.
I thought you were holding the camera.
Now we're going to hustle up that thing. Carry our sticks so it's easier on the way back down. I think it's a race, apparently.
What was the function of Sayakmak? It was another military base because later you're going to go over there and there is like a nice view for that part of the valley. Okay, what is the name of that valley? Aobamba Valley, because in the lower part we have the Aobamba River. In the other side of these mountains we have the Urbamba Valley. We're going to see later.
This is so insanely beautiful. I can't even believe it. I'm fascinated with this place. I can't imagine what Machu Picchu is going to be like this. It's going to be like this on a grander scale. See the llama poop? Look at these stairs they built to get off this terrace up to the next one. This is called the Inca Tunnel. It looks like the descent down to Muni Falls at Arizona and Havasupai. Can't see a thing. Okay, now I can. Urubamba Valley with the Urubamba River down at the bottom of it. We made it to the lunch spot on day 3 here. Day 3 is a total of 10 miles. I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday. Unfortunately, this was clear a second ago. Maybe it'll be clear again in 5 minutes, but right now it's all foggy. But you can actually see Aguas Caliente's town. Can't see it right now, but it was down there. I saw it earlier. I know it exists. Our first llamas here at lunch spot on day 3, sorry. I got a great shot of the llama's butt right here. There he is. Sexy llama butt.
Like, you want to race to Machu Picchu?
Hey llama.
They call me llama one more time.
Hello llama. How you doing? Okay, it's cleared up a little bit, but you still can't see or from this angle that I'm at right now, you can't see Aguas Caliente, which would be down there someplace. From our lunch spot, you can see this Inca site right here, and this llama. And that mountain right there, the backside of that, I guess, is Machu Picchu. I know I've taped a lot from this spot, but at least it's pretty clear right now. Inca site down there. All the clouds are above us, there's no fog, so amazing views here.
No, do justice to what we
Coming up on this Inca site, which I'm sure Jose will tell us all about once we get there.
I'm trying to do this.
Fuyu Patamarca. Vámonos, Waiki.
Vamos, vamos. ¿Cómo están? Bueno. Vamos, vamos, amigos.
The Incas were absolute masters of engineering. The water just keeps flowing all the way through this place. This part is called, and this is like the next hour, is called the Gringo Killer. It's just steep stairs downhill the whole way. Narrow. Here comes a porter who will do this whole section in 40 minutes. It takes us 3 hours.
cute.
Aguas Caliente.
What
You
is
can
that?
see the town.
What?
And again, the backside of this mountain right here is Machu Picchu. An Inca site right there.
No give.
Crazy. Here we go, another Inca tunnel. Absolutely amazing views.
I won't tell him if you don't tell him.
Can you hear the train horn from Aguas Caliente? Great weather right now. Yet another amazing Inca site, Inti Pata. I guess that's our campsite tonight too, right there.
Is on your phone?
Uibamba River down in the valley. The view is even more incredible from the bottom here. Huayna. This is actually beyond our campsite for day 3. We've already made it our campsite for day 3. I'll show you that later. And this is another amazing Inca site. Just a little bit beyond that. Well, the sun is setting here on day 3. It's 5:45 p.m. This is our campsite. It's a beautiful spot. And I'm going to end this video here as we're going to be out of daylight here soon. But I wanted you to, also check out my video on Machu Picchu. We wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow to head towards Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu will be its own entire video for me because this video is already 21 minutes long. And if I added Machu Picchu to it, it would be 45 minutes long. So I will tape all the details of Machu Picchu and check out that video as well. Adios.